Chapter 25. Robinson again explores his island. When Robinson recovered his strength he had a strong desire to see more of the island. At first he had been in constant fear of wild animals, but now, he thought, he would like to see all there was to see in the island. On the 15th of July he started out. First he went to a brook which ran into the sea near his cave. Its water was clear and pure. Along its shore lay beautiful meadows. As he came to the upper course of the brook, the meadow gave way to forest. On the border of the forest he found melons and grapes. The night came on and he slept again in a tree. The next morning he went farther and came to a clear rivulet. Here the region was wonderfully beautiful. The flowers bloomed as in a garden, and near the flowers stood splendid apple and orange trees. He took as much of the fruit as he could carry and went on his way. This journey continued 3 days. The grapes which he had carried he dried in the sun and made raisins. The 10th of September came. 1 year had passed on the island. He was many hundred miles from home, alone on an island. With tears he cried out, "Oh, what are my dear parents saying? They have no doubt long given me up as dead. If I could only send them a message to comfort them and let them know how much I love them." The day was celebrated as a holiday. He thanked God that he had given him so many good things. Often he had lived the whole day in care and anxiety. Now he tried to be more cheerful and meet the troubles of each day with courage. But Robinson was not yet satisfied. He longed to know more of the island and prepared himself for a greater journey. He slung his hunting pouch over his shoulder, filled it with food, took his bow and arrows, stuck his stone hatchet in his belt, and started on his way. He traveled over meadows, through beautiful forests in which were hundreds of birds. He was delighted as they sang and fluttered about. The journey was beautiful and pleasant to Robinson. In the forests he often saw small wild creatures, but he shot nothing. After the first night he slept under a tree in the soft grass, for he now had no fear of wild animals. Along the shore he saw great groves of palms with their large nuts. He saw, too, many goats in all parts of the island. Now he was ready to take the shortest way home. He had not gone far before he came into a dark forest. He became confused and wandered about for several days. On the 4th day he came to a little pile of stones which he had made to mark the way as he was going out. From this place the way was easy to find. On this trip he was gone already 2 weeks. Chapter 26. Robinson again explores his island.